guys, welcome to Over the Moony. My name is Katie and today I am so excited to be bringing you guys some magic mail. So I actually got approached by two different companies. One of them is called Zynga Games and the other is Big Potato Games. So we are going to have a very game-centric magic mail to open to you with you guys today. So one of them is focused on a Disney board game that just came out or is going to be coming out. If I can find it, I will be linking it down below for you guys, of course. And the other one is actually a mobile game that I am obsessed with, to say the least. So I'm going to start with the package on top, and that is the package from Zynga Games. And it is in connection with the Portkey Games Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells game. So if you have not started playing this game, you need to, because it's incredible. I am so obsessed with this game. So you will like this game if you are someone who enjoys Candy Crush or the Disney Emoji Blitz, any of those games where you need to match things to clear things. This game definitely gets more challenging the further you get along, of course, but what's really fun about it is that since it is in connection with the people over at Harry Potter, there are going to be all sorts of fun little things that happen along the way. There are characters that pop up, there are little creatures that pop up, there are chocolate frogs that hop across the board. There are all sorts of different things that are happening in this game, and it is just so much fun. You get to cast spells, you get to have a pet, you get to make your own little avatar so you can, you know, have yourself in whatever house you want to be in. You get to choose your wand, you get to do so many different cool things. So whenever you go in to play a puzzle, there are a certain limited amount of moves that you have in order to complete the puzzle, which I think for me is the most challenging thing for sure, because there's some puzzles that you have a lot to do, there's some that you don't have as much to do, but it is such a fun game and I really think that you will enjoy it if those kind of puzzle type games is up your alley. I love those games so much. Like pretty much yesterday, I spent my entire day on the couch playing mobile games, and that one was in heavy rotation for sure. So if that is something that interests you, I'm going to leave a link down below. It is available for both Android and iPhone at the present moment. So go ahead, download it, play it. Let me know if you have been playing it, what your thoughts are on the game, because I'm just obsessed. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. It did come with a little card. I'll quickly read through. It says, "Greetings from your friends and fans at mobile entertainment company Zynga. We're very close to launching Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, the only match 3 mobile game following the sight, sounds, and story of the original Harry Potter books and films. As the game opens, Hagrid gives players a special chest filled with magical items to prepare them for the gaming adventure ahead. We wanted to follow his lead with a small care package to prepare you for your journey back to Hogwarts and puzzle play ahead." So yeah, that's one of the things too, is that you go through these different scenes. So I think the first scene is like the letters at the Dursleys' house, and then the next scene you're in Diagon Alley getting all of your stuff, and then the next scene is arriving at Hogwarts. So it really like progresses you through as if you were really like going to Hogwarts and stuff. So currently I believe that I am on the flying lesson scene. Madame Hooch is there and Harry, of course, and so one of the things that you have to clear out of the puzzles are the remember-alls, which makes sense because that is a heavy part of that scene. So I think that that's such a cool thing that they threw that in there. Puzzles have been a central theme of the series as Harry, Ron, and Hermione use spells, potions, magic objects, and their wits to unlock the mysteries of the wizarding world. We're following this tradition with a magical match 3 game where you'll be casting spells, collecting creatures, and calling on help from the familiar faces at Hogwarts to solve puzzles populated with hopping chocolate frogs, fluttering winged keys, and all manner of magical obstacles. Developed under license from Warner Brothers Games and published under the Portkey Games label, an authentic wizarding world journey through the original books and films for your mobile device awaits. So yeah, so that is basically the gist of everything that is going on in that game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this package that was so kindly sent my way. I already took a look, so I know what's in here, but before I dove into any of the treats, I was going to show them to you first. So we do actually have 3 different little satchels that all have the same logo of the game on there, which I think is really, really cool. So we have that, and then inside of each of these satchels are puzzles. How fun is that? So I have not actually gone through and seen what the puzzles are yet, but it's like really nice quality. Like they're actually like wooden jigsaw puzzle pieces, which is really, really cool. So you know that they are durable and sturdy, and I love that. I love puzzles, obviously, so I will be doing that. So we got 3 different, I'm assuming different ones. We got 3. I'm assuming they're all different, so I'll probably do those today. So I'll insert pictures and show you guys what those look like. But then the creme de la creme of the package, we got a box of Bibbidi Boxes every flavor beans, which I am not brave enough to try. I have never, well, I shouldn't say I've never tried them. I've tried the smaller box once. My friends and I all opted to find ones that would not be terribly offensive, because the smaller box has like the Jelly Belly key on it, so you can actually see what flavors are what. So we each tried to figure out a flavor that wasn't terrifying, and then a flavor that was going to be more of like the gross one. And I had a sausage one, which I feel like is honestly on like the lesser side of gross. That was about as far as I went, and only because I knew what I was tasting. So I am probably just going to keep this to put on display, because the packaging on here is just so cool and so pretty, and I love the packaging so much. This one, however, I will gladly eat, because we got ourselves a chocolate frog. Yay, I love chocolate frogs. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go in here and see what card we got. We got our, oh boy, Artemisia Lufkin. In 1798, Artemisia Lufkin was the first witch to become minister for magic. That's amazing! Good for you, girl. So they are lenticular, so they look like they are moving, which is just so cool. And then, of course, we get a big, giant, delicious chocolate frog. Ah! So I will be digging into this today, for sure. So delicious. So that is everything that I received from Zynga and my friends over at Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells. So thank you so much for sending that my way. Like I said, I will leave a link down below to their website in the event that you are interested in downloading this game if you haven't already. It's a really, really fun game. It is, like I said, it definitely gets challenging, and there are some times where you're gonna get stuck on those puzzles, but I personally enjoy a little bit of a challenge, so I really enjoy that game quite a bit. I have a lot of fun with it. So then my next package that I have, like I said, came from Big Potato Games, and when this showed up on my doorstep, I was like, what is this? Because this is legit the cutest box I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, can you even? How adorable is this? They're all like in a sketch style, which I love. I just think that this is the cutest box that I will be holding on to just forever, because it's just everything. So, like I said, this is a board game, and it did come with a cute little postcard. So it says, it all begins with a doodle. Disney loved our doodling game Scrawl so much they agreed to let us make a version for them featuring all of their most famous characters. It's super fun, very silly, and once you've finished you want to start all over again. Just like a Disney movie, really. Very true. Enjoy doodling happily ever after. Love, Big Potato. So Big Potato, thank you so much for sending this over. This is actually kind of funny, because my mom, whenever she goes up to Buffalo, or she'll go camping, or she'll go and do like a game night with her friends, she always comes home and talks about all of these different games that she's played. And she was telling us, I'm assuming it had to have been this Scrawl game, because she was telling us about it and like trying to explain it to us, and saying how much fun they had playing it. And so when I heard about this, I was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna need to have to try this game, because I think that my family would have a lot of fun with this. Although I will say, I don't know how terribly familiar like my entire family is going to be with the Disney characters, so this might not be like the most ideal game to play with them. But I'm for sure gonna probably force them to try to play it. So this is the game. It's called Sketchy Tales, which is so incredibly cute. It says draw, guess, laugh, repeat. All drawers welcome. So it says that it is for ages 8+ and for 4 to 8 players, because it's kind of like a whisper down the lane thing. So I love that it's set, like it has a nice little summary on the back that I'll share with you guys. So it says, ready, steady, doodle. Get ready to play a game of telephone sprinkled with some Disney fun. Everyone's story begins with a Disney character and some interesting action that may seem silly. What happens after that is all up to you. So it says on the back, it shows you like a sequence of games. So it starts with a funny combination, which is Piglet blowing a dandelion. Draw your best doodle and pass it on. The next player tries to guess what you drew, then passes it on. Each player tries to draw or guess what they see. Finally, lay out the unique and wonderful journey your character drawing went on. Points for hilarious drawings or guesses. So it starts off with Piglet drawing a dandelion. The next player thought that it was Stitch eating cotton candy, and then they drew what they thought was Stitch eating cotton candy. The next player thought that it was Baloo playing a kazoo, and so then the last player drew Baloo playing a kazoo. So that's kind of the gist of how you play this game. So I think it's definitely fun when you have people who are not terribly artistic, like myself. I am not the most artistic person, but I try really hard to be. Also, can you guys see Streaky? Oh, I was gonna say, can you see her laying in a sunbeam? And then she got up, so. All right, so inside we have the rules right here, and it does say you can YouTube how to play Disney Tales Stories game, and it will come up with instructions on how to play, and it'll kind of walk you through. So it comes with 60 cards, 76 dry erase cards, 8 sketchy pens, 8 clips, and 1 instruction sheet. And then on the back, I love that it says, hi, I'm Zoe, and I work at Big Potato. My Disney Sketchy Tales tip is to make your drawings and guesses as silly as possible. You might win the bonus point and make your friends laugh along the way. So, I'm not gonna go through and read the entire, like, rules of everything, but I guess you do get to pick some, pick out who had the goofiest guess or the goofiest drawing. And so then, yes, you get a bunch of these draw erase markers that also have like the eraser on the top, which is wonderful. So here's your marker, and then here are your scorecards. So you have your Mickey head clip. So I think you end up clipping all of the cards together underneath one clip. So those are those. Here's all of your cards that tell you what character to draw, and then on the back it has like the silly thing that they're supposed to be doing. And then these are your little draw erase cards, which is great, so that you do get a lot of them too. And you also get a little sticker from Big Potato Games, which is super cute. So I figured I might as well just go ahead and try a couple, see how well we do. All right, guys. I don't know that you're ready for this. They're pretty bad. So I'll show you, I did 3, so I'll show you guys what the drawing was first, and then I'll show you the cards. But you're gonna have to let me know down below what your guesses were for these, because if any of you get these, I will be legitimately shocked. So here's our first one. So take a look at that and see if you can figure out what it is. And let me know what your guesses are in the comments. But what I actually attempted to draw was Wally rolling down a hill. I think that that was probably my most successful interpretation. So if that was not something that came to you easily, I don't think you're gonna be able to guess the next ones that I have. Alright, so here's our next one. Good luck. That's what we have going on here. So that is our second drawing. I hope you can at least get the character. What this character is doing is probably not anything that that character would ever do in life. But what I attempted to draw was, in fact, Mrs. Potts weightlifting a log. So I don't think that that's something that she would try. Just throwing it out there. Our last one is terrible. Oh, it's so bad. Again, if you figure this one out, God bless, you are A+, and you've probably played this game before, know the prompts. But here's our third one. I hope maybe you can guess the character, perhaps. So let me know what you thought that one was. But it was, in fact, Grumpy using socks as a parachute. So that gives you an idea of the game. I think that this would be such a fun game to play amongst your fellow Disney fans. I think that you probably are going to need a pretty decent knowledge of characters. Not that there's a ton of like really, I'm trying to look through and see if there's any really obscure ones. I guess Chicken Little's a little bit obscure because not everyone knows that movie. I think for the most part there's some mostly well-known characters throughout the deck. But I think that that is just such a clever and fun game that you can really do with anyone. I think it would just be a lot of fun to play. So those are the two games that I received, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. You'll have to let me know what games you guys have been obsessed with, either mobile or board games. I, like I said, have been completely obsessed with the Harry Potter puzzles and spells. I've also been really into Disney Emoji Blitz and Mario Kart on my phone. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below for more Disney and Harry Potter content coming your way. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!